Assalamualaikum, it's Jenna G. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen for another cooking video. In today's video, we are going to be doing some Middle Eastern inspired chicken kebabs, and we're going to make a yogurt dip to go along with it as well. So these are the ingredients that we need for our Middle Eastern inspired chicken kebabs, guys. The spices I'm going to be using are these here. I'm starting with the paprika. I'm going to be using some roasted jeera or cumin, ground chilies for heat, but if you don't like heat, feel free to eliminate it. I'm going to be using some ground cinnamon in this as well, some black pepper, some salt, some olive oil. I've got some ground coriander powder in there. I'm going to be using some grated garlic and grated ginger. I have my chicken already cut into cubes. This is chicken breast that I'm using. I've already deboned it and cut them into chunks. And I'm going to be using some plain yogurt. You can get this just about in any supermarket. Just look for the yogurt or the chiller section, and you will just look for the plain yogurt as it will be stated on the packaging. And I forgot to mention lime, so I'm going to be using the juice from a lime or lemon. So the most important part of this would be seasoning the chicken and allowing it to marinate. So the first thing I'm going to do is add all the ingredients, the yogurt, the grated garlic, the ginger, the olive oil, and all the spices to the chicken pieces. Now you want to remember that this is one of those things you can have fun with. The measurements that I'm using for each of the spices will be listed down below. The full link on my website, the link will be down in the description box, so you can check that out. You can adjust it accordingly. So once you have all the spices in there, you're just going to mix it all up nicely, and you're going to let this marinate for as long as possible. The longer the better. Try to let it marinate for a minimum of 1 hour. So one of the key things to this dish is to let that chicken marinate properly. So leave it as long as you can. You can even leave it overnight as well, and just let it sit for a while and let it just absorb all of that intense flavors and the spices that we added in there. Now I'm using chicken breast for this, but you can use chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are actually juicier and more, it's a nicer meat to use for these types of dishes. But if you can't get your hands on chicken thighs, or if you're like my husband and prefer chicken breast, it's fine. You can use the chicken breast as well. Just be mindful, chicken breast can get tough when overcooked, so you want to make sure that you keep that in mind. So these are the skewer sticks that I'm going to use. I'm using 6 skewer sticks with these 3 chicken breasts that I use. So of course, depending on the amount of chicken, about amount of serving sizes you need, you can adjust it accordingly. And I've also got my onion. I am going to be adding onions to the chicken kebabs, but you can add any vegetable you liked it. But I love the taste of onions in kebabs. I love when you put it on the grill. It just falls in so nicely with the ties and marinates so nicely with that chicken pieces. So I'm just going to cut it up into chunks as well, just like we did with the chicken pieces. So you can use as much onions you like in it. Just remember, the more vegetable you use, you're going to probably need more skewer sticks, of course, when you're going to be putting it on. So now the assembling of the skewers, well, that's totally up to you. You can put chicken, onion, or you can put all chicken. You don't even have to put any vegetables in it. So this part, you guys can have fun with it depending on the amount of chicken, depending on the skewer size you have. Just use it and adjust accordingly. I really didn't have any particular way of assembling. I was just using, whatever I had, whatever I felt like picking up. But if you want to do it more uniformly, by all means, go right ahead. So you're going to do this with all of the skewers, and you can actually do this before when you season it up initially. You can actually do this immediately and let this rest and marinate. But I left mine marinating for a while before putting it onto the skewer sticks, so no need to let it marinate any further. So this is what they look like. And now all we're going to be doing is grilling them. So I'm going to be using my cast iron skillet to cook these. If you have a flat top grill, you can go ahead and do that. If you have a regular pan, you can also use that as well. It's all up to you depending on what it is that you have to use. So of course you want to make sure that your pan or your grill is properly greased, and once it's nice and hot, you are going to add your chicken skewers to it. So I'm using about between medium and high heat here, and I'm going to just add the skewers to the skillet and let it cook. Now the cook time will depend on the size of the chicken, of course. So you want to try to cut the chicken pieces into as equal sizes as possible. And this is just to ensure that it cooks through evenly throughout, because the last thing you want to do is bite into a kebab and then guess what? You're biting into a raw piece when you get to the middle of it. So you want to make sure that you cut your chicken pieces equal in size, when you're doing this kebab recipe. So I'm going to grill them for about 3 to 5 minutes. This is based on the size of the chicken I am using, and of course you want to maintain your heat. So next thing, something else that you can do actually is cover the pot or the grill, or just place a cover over the skewers when they are cooking them. This will just help to make sure, if you want to ease your mind, make sure that the middle piece of it is cooked through. But I prefer not to use the cover because I don't want it steamed. I prefer to get that grilled sort of cooking going on it. So I will make sure and grill it properly. Don't put it on too hot, because then what will happen is the outsides of the chicken pieces will cook and the insides wouldn't cook, and you don't want that happening as well. So you can just leave it on the grill. Don't let it cook through properly. Don't turn it up. Leave it for 3 minutes and then turn it on the next side and then let it cook through. So once they're all finished, this is what they look like. Yummy, juicy kebabs. Now that yogurt, y'all, I'm telling you, yogurt marinade is probably the best thing ever. It's like makes that chicken so juicy and just packed with flavor. So it's really soft and really nice tender meat that you have here. So now we have the chicken kebabs done, let's talk about this yogurt dip that we're going to be doing. So I've got my plain yogurt. I'm going to be using some garlic, fresh garlic in here as well. Going to be using some chive and any other herbs that you have. Parsley goes in there nicely. You can even add the shadow benny if you want. I'm going to be using some roasted jeera or cumin, black pepper, salt, and of course the olive oil is going to go in there. Pretty straightforward ingredients for our yogurt based dip that you guys have to try. So all I'm going to be doing is just adding all the ingredients that we just spoke about to the plain yogurt. So this, guys, I've never really realized how much I enjoy a yogurt based dip until recently. Not even kidding. I am somebody who loves spicy food, so having this to balance off the heat and the spice of the food is absolutely perfect. So it's real simple. Add it all in, then mix it all up, and that is it. So you see we've got our garlic herb yogurt based dip to go along with our chicken kebabs, Middle Eastern chicken kebabs. Perfect combination with that yogurt and the spiciness from the kebabs. Easy, simple, like that, guys. We've got our chicken kebabs and our yogurt dip to go along with it. So now one of the fun things about this yogurt dip, you can put anything you want in it. You can put vegetables in it. You can add just about anything, make it spicy, make it a little sweet. So it's one of those fun dips that you can play around with to sort of balance off the spices that we have from these kebabs here. So as we continue along with this week's themed video, be sure to check out the previous one where I did tabbouleh, and I also have a video or recipe up on roasted potatoes that will actually go pretty well with this dish as well. And I also have hummus up, so I will post the links for those videos down below so you guys could go check them out, and explore some of your food options and get some food inspiration as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really simple, just get the yogurt marinade, get that yogurt marinade going for it. You can also use beef or lamb if you want as well. If you do want to use chicken, mix it all up and have fun with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For those of you who are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button as well. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share with all your friends and your family. So as always, the links will be posted down below for the various different recipes, and also this full recipe will be posted on my website, so you can look out for that in the description box for this video. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.